Hey guys, welcome to Inside the Industry. And so I'm your host, Alexis Brunk, and I'm here at Mr. Mitch Rossell's very own recording studio. So you built this with your own two hands, right?
A couple buddies of mine did a lot of it. Yeah. I built the panels, and I built some of the random stuff, and I helped with some of the stuff, but they're the experts. I'm not as much of an expert on that stuff.
And you've got to write with some pretty cool people.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, what would you say is one of your favorite writing sessions that you can recall on?
My favorite, hands down, has been Garth Brooks. Yeah. That's been just a surreal opportunity.
And so, your story with him, he walked into one of your showcases, but before that, he ordered a few pizzas for you. So what were you thinking when you were going through that?
Oh gosh. About a month before the showcase, I had texted him and I just said, hey man, I've got a showcase on this date, and I said, I know you can't make it and probably don't care to, but I just wanted to invite you because I feel like I should invite you just because I thought it was awesome that I could, I was like, I can invite Garth Brooks to something. That's cool. So I just invited him, didn't think anything of it, and never thought he'd even show up. And about 30 minutes before the show started, a guy walks in with a big stack of mellow mushroom pizzas, these big large pizzas, and he said, I got a delivery here, and I was like looking around. There was only about 10, 15 people in there, and I was like, I don't think any of us ordered pizza. And I was like, well, maybe my manager did. He does that sometimes, he'll order food for people, and I didn't know about it. So I was like, hey Josh, did you order some pizzas? And he goes, no, I didn't order any pizzas. And the guy goes, they're for Mitch. And I was like, it's like, brother, I'm Mitch, but I don't recall ordering pizzas unless I got roofied, before the show, and I just didn't see it happen. But he goes, oh no, man, they're from Garth. And I was just like,
oh,
what? How is this guy thinking of me right now? He's got so many other things, that he can be thinking of. And then I thought that was it. I thought, man, that's so cool. Just that was amazing to me. And wasn't it? I was up in the green room, and my Josh came running up, and he just looked flustered, and he goes, Jody Williams just got here. And I was like, great, I figured he told me he was coming, so. And he goes, and so did Garth. And I was like, I was like, can somebody get me a shot of whiskey? I need to knock the edge off here, because my head's about to spin off my body. So yeah, it was crazy, just walking out on that stage, and it was a showcase, so it was a smaller room, and he's just in the back against the wall, and I'm like, please don't screw up. Please don't screw up.
Were you staring at him the whole time?
No, I tried not to, because it's a good thing I didn't, because I probably would have screwed up. I'd probably just been like in awe and just completely blanked on a verse or something. Thankfully, I got through it. So
yeah,
it was good.
What would you say is the best advice that he's ever given you?
Oh gosh. That's a really tough one. I think that the best way to answer that is just his view on just life in the world and just love, which mine is the same, but I've still learned even more from him, and just kind of how you can feel his heart, whenever he speaks about love and just loving people, and so yeah, I think that some of the best advice has just been surrounding that, just how to love better, So.
Yeah, and are you at a point now where you feel comfortable with him? Like, it's not Garth Brooks you're looking at, now it's just...
Yeah, I do. I think there'll always be just a level of kind of mind-blowingness for me, because he's not just an artist I liked, he is the artist for me. He was my favorite, and it would be even different if he was my favorite and he was some underground cat that I could access.
Yeah.
But the odds of the number one selling solo artist of all time actually liking my music to the degree that he, and just us hitting it off as people, it's so divine to me. And without, I don't want to tell, I could talk for an hour just about that, because there's so much to be said about the process of getting here. And I had, back when Facebook pages were brand new, I had on my music page on the left, it said, I want to make music that gets back to Garth. This was like 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
Before I even moved to Nashville, and so there's this. I didn't make that up. He was my guy.
Yeah.
And so it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. It's one of those things where you just have to just look up and say, thank you. I appreciate that. Because there's no other explanation for it. So.
Do you feel like him becoming a part of your life is maybe God affirming for you? Do you think, is that
absolutely.
what,
Absolutely.
what for you, how do you know this is what, you were put on earth to do?
I think the way that I know is that while it's been hard work, don't let me underplay that, because it has. There's been a lot of days where I'm just like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I mean, this is never gonna work, or whatever. You have days like that, and it's been a grind. You have to show up. You have to put in the work. But for me, I've never gotten to a point of breaking, because the next door would always open. And we always were doing this. We've never done this.
Yeah.
It's been steady. Not many of these. Here lately there's been some more of the steeper climbs, but it's always just gone forward and up. And I didn't have to beat my head against the wall. Yeah. I had to work, but I didn't have to go out and try to make it happen. It just happened.
Yeah.
And I think that's a huge testament that you're fortunate enough to have landed where you were supposed to land in this life. So I'm very grateful that I was lucky enough to be able to do that. So.
Yeah. And so coming up here, you will be opening for Garth on his tour.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Okay. So you're excited about that then?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. So, and I'm sure that there's more new music coming, and especially with your new son, there's going to be a few songs about him as well.
Definitely coming. Yeah, we've been cutting stuff, just waiting for the right time to get it out there. So.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to hear it, and thank you so much for letting us check out your new studio and chat with you a little bit about everything that's been going on.
Yeah, thank you for your time, Lexi, and thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.